everybody. Welcome to the Cologne podcast.
I'm Mike.
I'm Ryan.
We're two best friends. We're going on a fragrance journey. We're smelling new fragrances by Creed, giving you uneducated opinions. What's up?
Yeah, we're smelling Centaurus.
Yeah, baby.
I don't like the name already. Seems kind of whack.
Well, you may like the fragrance.
Okay.
But you know who didn't?
Who?
Benzing on Fragrantica, who says, sickly sweet, 50% Herod, 50% cough syrup. I was so disappointed because based off the notes, you'd expect something warm and cozy smelling, and it's anything but. Even after the dry down, I had to scrub this fragrance off. Thumbs down. Oh, Benzing, letting us know.
You know, before we get into our one night stand review, I just got to go ahead and get a couple things off our chest. One being, if you're not a Patreon, become a Patreon. You know why you want to be a Patreon? Is because we give away free bottles. We
new unreleased episodes.
We have a community chat that's fucking banging with like-minded people.
Yeah. It's a good place to be. It's probably the most friendly, enjoyable corner of the internet for fragrance lovers.
I swear to God, it's fucking amazing, and I'm not even kidding. Even if they formed a board and kicked us all out,
we'd still love them. Yeah. And what's the other thing?
The other thing is that we just got back from town. It's actually in the afternoon for us. And we smelled some new fragrances. We got decants of new fragrances.
Yeah.
I'll give you a hint. We're about to do the new Issey Miyake Solar Lavender.
Oh, okay.
And we also got some intel on some new stuff about to drop, but we're going to save that for a different episode.
Okay.
And actually, the last thing is that we just ate like straight up some badass chicken.
Yeah.
And the hottest fucking rolls on the fucking planet.
Yeah, it was like straight out of the oven and right into my mouth.
I swear to the God above, or whatever you guys believe in out there.
Yeah.
I watched the lady take this fucking industrial muffin pan out.
Yeah.
With softball size rolls. And she pulls it out.
Which is what I have as well.
And she dumps it into a basket. The place is called Spring Creek Barbecue. Yeah. It's nothing amazing, but it is amazing.
It is amazing. It's something amazing.
And the walk from there to Mike was seriously 3 steps. And she just took 3 steps and he couldn't even hold onto the roll. It was so fucking hot.
Yeah.
And how was it?
Delicious.
Seriously, on like of rolls you've had in your life, what would you think about it?
It was a 10 out of 10 roll.
It's insane, right?
For sure. Yeah. The only thing that would trump it, which would be an 11 out of 10 roll, would be when I lived in Boston. We had a bunch of Brazilian friends and they would make that Brazilian cheese bread. And that shit is next level. And it's why anybody who hates other cultures and, you know, people from fuck you guys, okay? Because this is what makes life so great.
Enjoying everybody's food.
Yes. Yeah, which is like it's the heart and culture of the people.
Yeah, for real.
You can tell a lot about that.
I'm with you. I'm not even complaining one bit.
Yeah, so stop being like that, guys.
And start listening to our one night stand review.
Which, before we jump into it, I honestly think we don't have a single listener that's a rude asshole.
I'm telling you, we really got good people.
We lost a few of them that were. And every time they like send us a rude email and like, I'll never listen to you again. We're like, bye.
And then we sob because we lost one person.
And then we say, hit the music, Todd.
Yeah. One night stand review.
Well, Mike, after staying the night, spending it with Tom Ford and Estee Lauder.
Yeah.
Do they own that?
Yeah.
What do you think about the new Ombre Leather?
I think it's a wonderful fragrance for beautiful women.
Yeah, this is I liked it on the episode, but the more I chilled with it after the show, which I will say this, one of the longest lasting Tom Fords I have ever smelled.
It's true.
Seriously, that thing hung on even when I didn't want it to anymore.
Yeah, it was like a high school girlfriend.
Or boyfriend.
Yeah.
But I will say, it does smell good. I have to agree. After lengthy testing and showing Mike my patented sillage test where I hold my hand in front of my car vent and let it blow air past my body, I will say it smells good, great sillage, lasts a good long time, but it is heavily feminine, and it honestly is, for the men out there, it is such an out of place fragrance in the ombre leather kind of line.
Yeah, it doesn't make any sense.
Yeah, they I don't know.
It was a swing and a miss for that line. Is it a good fragrance? I kind of like it. Yeah. I think it was done well. You're right, it does have the longevity. It does smell good. I just think it should be at a different counter, and I just don't think it should be named anything close to ombre leather.
Yeah, and if nobody's wrote us yet, but if anybody knows what the D adds to that and, makes it something else, I really do want to know. 'Cause I'm just thinking, Dom? Cool.
Yeah.
But now it's a skip.
Interesting. I think it's a sample for the ladies out there or men or whoever. If you want a fragrance that leans feminine, definitely check it out. If you're a dude that's freaking honed up for some ombre leather, then you may be disappointed, as were we.
Yeah. Now let's get on to the real shiznit.
Oh, God, a brand new Creed? What?
Yeah.
Oh, my God. How are we breaking all these, new releases?
Decanting. Suck it, RXL.
Yeah, that's right. Samples, y'all.
Broke people be getting samples, y'all.
And smelling good. Here you go, pal.
Oh, thanks. The old Creed Centaurus. I despise the name. I hate the name.
This is part of their Amber collection, which is kind of a departure for Creed.
Really?
Yeah.
Out the gate, can't lie. Smells pretty good.
Yes, sir.
Huh. Okay. I do not like the name. I will not ever like the name.
I do get that cough syrup vibe. Benzene, you got some on there.
I don't like it now.
No, sir. I don't like it.
What?
I do like it.
What is this? What the fuck?
It's got some, man, in the air. It's spicy, kind of sweet. It does have this menthol type of thing. I think that's what's creating the cough syrup vibe. Old Pappy's cough syrup.
Oh my God. This is fucking terrible.
Wow. You went fast into that, huh?
Bright. It had a pretty good opening, but oh my God.
Well,
maybe the name does make sense, because let me tell you.
It smells like a horse's ass.
Dude, I swear to God on my skin, this smells a little musky. You know what I'm saying? I don't know. It's just, it's kind of weird.
I kind of like it.
Does my hand smell weird with it?
It smells kind of like my hand.
Does it smell kind of off-putting?
No.
Wow, I do not like this. I'm telling you, certifiably, I fucking hate this.
Wow, I picked this out of the two, because there's another one called Delphinus or something like that. We're going to fuck these names up. They're just trash.
They are trash-ass names.
But I picked this out of the two because I thought you'd like it more, but I like the other one more. I was seriously obsessed with it.
This is I don't know. Take this information as you will, guys. On the card, it is kind of pleasant. It is kind of medicinal. And I kind of see that vibe. Yeah. It smells pretty good. But on my skin, it is really musky. And I mean, it definitely do be gotten some clackers on it.
Yeah. I feel like if you can get a bag of menthol tobacco and smoke it in a pipe, it's kind of giving me that
Okay, you know what? Let me try to step back outside of my box in my comfort zone. You just said that. You reminded me.
Yeah.
I have to bring this up. When you go to Fragrantica, they have a thing called the
fragrance pyramid or something like that.
I think I'm just locked up like I fucking had a stroke.
Yeah, we're totally not like those YouTubers that lean on Fragrantica for notes. Am I right?
You're totally right. But Fragrantica has a thing called the perfume pyramid.
Oh, yeah.
And it lists the notes that are accompanying each fragrance.
Uh-huh.
And the reason why I thought this was interesting is because I don't remember ever seeing a fragrance with this as a top note, but this does make sense considering what I'm smelling in my hand. Top note, tobacco. Do you know of another fragrance where the top note is the tobacco? I've always seen it as the base.
Yeah, I do remember you making some top note, bottom note.
Yeah, references.
Yeah, remarks earlier.
Yeah. I don't know. Yeah. So top notes, tobacco, cinnamon, cardamom, black pepper. Why? I feel like everything lists cardamom because they want to be able to say, do you smell the cardamom in there?
It's a fun word to say. I'm not going to lie.
Oh, God. Yeah. And then the middle notes are sandalwood, patchouli.
It's like Cardi B's mom.
Is that what her name is?
No, I was just saying. It sounds like Cardi mom.
Bottom notes, benzoin, tolobosum. I don't know what that word is. Tonka bean, bourbon, vanilla, and ambroxan. I don't really get any of that so far.
You know what I kind of get out of this? That maybe our friend has like a lawsuit he can lean on. There are hints of 2.6 elixir in this to me.
I don't think Cam's got a lawsuit on this here.
No, I mean, it's not that close, but the things, I mean, 2.6 does it better, but
it's brighter and sweeter too.
Yeah.
I'm just going to be real. And this is crazy coming from your boy right here. This one is not for the faint of heart.
Yeah. It's got some to it. I bet if you like how did they say it? It's not homage. I think we were calling it homage, and they were saying
like it's amouage.
Oh yeah,
something like that.
Something like that. Yeah. If you like the tobacco, I think it's Royal Tobacco or something like that. I bet you'd like this as well,
guys. This is why we do this show. As quickly as I said, I feel like I'm smelling some fucking ball sacks being dragged across my face. I'm quickly going, there might be something under here.
Yeah,
I don't know, but I'm going to tell you that opening, and you know me, guys, I like them loud and proud. So it's like, I don't know, dude. That took me off.
I'm doing the patented taster strip wafting here. Some people call them blotters. We call them cards. And
then some people call them tester scripts.
Yeah.
The card actually smells good to me. It actually kind of smells like medicinal / if you had that big giant bubble wand, you like dip it into like the tray of like soap. It kind of smells a little bit like that, or bubble juice, whatever you want to call it.
You know what this makes me think of? Wow. If Nishane made a tobacco fragrance. That's what this kind of feels like to me.
Yeah.
Which, by the way, if you're in the U.S., you're getting fucked out of Nishane.
Hit them with the truth. Tell them what just happened. You don't know this yet, do you guys?
Well, so I'm in Neiman's, and
he's in Neiman's. Place drop.
I recommended, funny enough, I worked with a gal very briefly, and she had posted on Instagram asking people for recommendations for a perfume. And then she messaged me and she's like, I just made this post. I totally forgot. You're the king of fragrances. And I was like, well, I wouldn't call me the king, but maybe president-elect.
Compliment drop.
So I recommended, because she was looking for a vanilla, like strong vanilla sweet fragrance, I said, you should go to Neiman's and check out Ani by Nishane. So when I was in Neiman's, I was like, I just want to go smell some of that stuff. And I go over there and there's like 2 or 3 bottles of Nishane left. And I was like, what happened? And the guy walks up, no lie. And this is exactly how he said it. I promise you. I'm not over exaggerating this, because we've had people complain that we cuss a lot on the show. And I'm like, yeah, but I don't feel like it's super grating against your ears. Maybe occasionally to the right person. But when this guy was talking to me, I was like, maybe this is what they mean. Because he goes, yeah, those fucking dickheads, they pulled Nishane, those fucking assholes. They're putting all their money behind mind games, their own brand, and they're fucking Nishane. And I was like, whoa, really? And he was like, oh yeah, fucking dickheads. I can't fucking believe it. I'm so fucking pissed about it.
Essentially, you were talking to Quentin Tarantino.
Yeah, pretty much. All right. Okay.
Hey, what the fuck are you doing?
Yeah. What's this? So I was like, wow. But honestly, I felt the anger too. I was like, this is one of my favorite fragrance houses that we've come in contact with.
Yeah.
There hasn't been a real release from them that I've ever been like, ugh. I've always really appreciated it. I feel like they really leaned into quality. A lot of them were just signature, unique releases.
Oolong Cha is incredible, guys.
Amazing.
One of the best fragrances we've ever smelled on the show. It's absolutely nuclear.
And for like a fresh citrus, blowing my mind.
Yeah.
But Yeah. Anyways, I was blown away that they're losing U.S. distribution.
Allegedly. Yeah.
But asked around, went to another Neiman's.
Yeah.
Like across town. They were saying the same thing.
Now that Mike's did his Tarantino impression, I'll get back to this fragrance and tell you.
Yeah, sorry.
He had to get that off his chest.
But I do feel like if Nishane did a tobacco fragrance, this kind of feels like that. It's got like some of that almost Middle Eastern type vibe to it.
Definitely Middle Eastern, but there's something I just feel like it's not executed right on this. But I will say the tester strip has gotten a lot better. My skin has gotten better, but there's just something with it that I'm just not liking what they be laying down, you know? This might be the first Creed fragrance I've been this disappointed, you know?
It has that skankiness that strong tobacco for me gets, that almost like, I don't want to be an asshole here, urine type vibe, but not like, this is more of like a menthol urine and not like a salty Tonka 25 urine.
Much better.
Yeah, of course. The menthol really kicks it up a notch.
Let me hit you with a little bit of price and popularity really quick. Price 100 ml, $5.45.
Fudge!
Yeah, buddy. Rolling like a big shot, whatever that fucking lyrics are. I hadn't listened to that song forever. Hold on. The popularity, 3.69 out of 5. It's kind of mid release. But I'm going to jump right into it. I can tell you exactly who is wearing this.
Oh, baby.
The year, 1991.
Okay.
I'm waiting for you. I don't know. I want you to be in the moment.
How do you respond to that?
You're looking at your phone. I was trying to get you to like get back with me.
I'm sorry. I got lost in a meme.
God damn it. Okay, Todd, hit the fucking music again. The year is 1991.
Oh my God.
You just rode your little bike up to your best friend's house. He lives with his grandparents. In the yard is an industrial-sized satellite dish. You go inside their house because you just rolled up with your Walmart sack. It has your Super Nintendo controllers in it. You're about to go inside and you're about to play Street Fighter 2.
Damn.
You walk in. His grandmother, she's smoking a cigarette. His grandfather is bald, gold rimmed glasses, sitting in a recliner with a cigar in his mouth.
Okay.
Both of them are watching The Price is Right on channel 573. Because that's how satellites used to be back.
Yo, I remember.
And the whole house is just filled with tobacco. You know why? Because the grandfather has boxes and boxes of fucking cigars next to his slot machine that sits on top of his counter. It's something I experienced, and it smells like that. It's like that atmosphere.
There's no smoke in this.
It's like that part, like their house, the whatever they cook that day, plus the cigar, and that's, you know, the boxes of them. It's like all that. My grandfather would buy boxes and boxes of chewing tobacco. He did chewing tobacco, which, by the way, is the fucking grossest thing you could ever do, because we would have old coffee cans, big coffee cans. I'm not judging people like Mike is right now. I don't find that disgusting.
If you do it, you're disgusting. I'm just letting you know right now. If there are rusted out, gallon coffee cans where you've stuffed a bunch of paper towels in the bottom of them, you're spitting all this shit all day long.
God, tuberculosis just hanging out.
Yeah, that is disgusting. But I do remember when I was a little kid, like kind of breaking into one of those bags and kind of like trying to chew on some.
Yeah,
if this was a little sweeter, I could say it would smell like that, freshly opened bag of syrupy tobacco.
This is
with a little bit of menthol in there.
That's just gross, dude.
Yeah. Now you are judging, aren't you, Ryan?
I am. Why can't y'all be normal and do anal suppository nicotine patches like Mike does?
Yeah. You get the pump of the nicotine and a little bit of, butt stuff.
Skip it.
Sample it.
Or buy it.
What are you going to do, Ryan?
This, I can't even believe they named it this. Well, you know what? It actually makes sense because it's like Centaurus. It's like you're just under a centaur's freaking ball sack.
Meaty clackers?
Dude,
Is it not like named after some faraway star or some constellation or something? That just feels like more of,
it could be
Proxima Centaurus or some shit like that.
Dude, it could be, but it's just weird. The card smells like, the tester strip smells like literally like when you get those big ass things of bubbles you can make with the big ass fucking wand and you pour a big bucket of that shit in the pan. That's what the tester strip kind of smells like, with a little musk. And then on the hand, it's like musky, your grandma's kitchen cabinet spices with while Wheel of Fortune's going on in the background on the Bangladesh channel or something, because they get 1,000 channels.
I don't get all that. It's not like
weird.
To me, it's not super musty. It's really that hyper syrupy tobacco with that sort of menthol, just like those two things. And it's not super sweet. I thought you were going to fucking love this, dude.
This is terrible. I can't do it.
I immediately, because I've smelled both of these, by the way, I immediately was like, they made one for Mike and one for Ryan.
Unless this does something so crazy once we hit stop on this button. This is a Cologne podcast, Ryan's side of it, lock of the century, skip. I can't do it. I cannot do it. Not this scent, and goddamn it, not that name.
Not this scent, and not that Taurus.
It's really mid, man. I don't know. I don't want to be the asshole, but
I don't know that I'm living there, and I'll go ahead and toss my hat into the ring. I think it's a sample.
Okay.
For Creed, it's a departure, but I don't think it was a swing and a miss completely.
Really?
Yeah, I kind of dig it. I believe that if you were to wear this out, I think you'd get compliments. I think people would smell it and they'd go, wow, you smell pretty good.
No way somebody's giving me a compliment with this. Hey, no way.
Speaking of Creed compliments, got to throw this out here again. Another compliment I received. Today, before lunch, we stopped by the bank.
Yeah.
And I ran in there and I'm wearing Insidious. Well, I'm wearing a layer of sorts because I have Straight to Heaven by Killian layered with Insidious by Insider Parfums.
She smelled amazing today. And
I walked in there and I'm doing my banking business. And the lady's like, ooh, you smell good.
He was stealing suckers.
I didn't steal. I said, may I have 2 suckers, please? But she was like, what's that called? And I said, it's called, it feels weird to like throw the name out. So you like make up some shit half the time. I didn't want to be like, it's Insidious by Insider Parfums. So I just said, it's called Creed. And the lady was like, I like that. I was like, I like you.
What is it that this industry is billions of dollars, by the way, a year?
Yeah.
Industry. Yet we're all like, I gotta feel weird if I say, it's Creed Millennium Falcon Imprisium or whatever.
Yeah, because it's just more than what the person bargained for.
You think so?
I think so.
They were just like, dude, I just wanted you to tell me it's fucking Abercrombie or something.
Yeah. I don't know.
Do you think they're going overboard with all these names out there, like Centaurus?
Yeah, no way I'd ever go. It's called Centaurus. By the House of Creed.
You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
The name sucks.
Yeah.
Sucks.
I mean, but honestly, if it was like, it's called Phantom, you'd sound like a badass. There are some words out there, but then you get into trouble with like the Aaron Terrence Hughes type shit where it's like, it's called Slut. Imagine that. Some poor old lady at the bank. And I'm like,
she'd think you're doing some weird ass on her.
Yeah. Oh, that's nice. I like that. What's that called? It's called Slut, baby.
I do have to say, look, I do not like the name. Inspired by one of the largest constellations, Centaurus is a...
Oh, there we go.
So, yeah. So, I'm assuming that's it. Maybe next time we'll get Quadrant 4, Planet B as a fucking name.
For sure, yeah.
I'm just not a fan of this name because I just think people just think Centaur or Centaurus. I just think it's some new weird Ford car or something. You know?
Oh, yeah, the Ford Centaurus.
Dude, this thing is just weird. It's a skip. Fuck it.
Oh, okay. It's a sample for me. And until next time, spray it up, y'all.